weeks, 5 days pregnant, and had a sonogram to specify their gender, and I had no idea I was having twins. I had no idea of anything, and so the doctor came in and they did the sonogram, and I had previous sonograms even because I was high risk. I had a miscarriage before them, and the person who was doing my sonogram looked at me and said, and I said, "Is that 2 heads?" And she said, "Is it supposed to be?" And I said, "No, I'm having 1 baby." And she said, "You need to go see your doctor." So I was sent to my doctor, and he told me that I was going to have twins, and that they had, he wasn't sure, but there was a 40 to 60% chance that they would have chromosomal abnormalities due to whatever they had, and that I needed to go see a doctor in a larger town who could deal with that, and I also had to see someone, is it called a gene counselor? Is that right?
Yeah.
And so the gene counselor, I went the following day, and they told me that I would have an amniocentesis, and then there would be a possibility that if my girls had chromosome abnormalities, that that we may want to end the pregnancy because of the amount of surgery they would require when they were born, and they wouldn't actually be able to do anything for them. Once the amniocentesis came back good, we were told that Aubrey would have bladder exstrophy. We were also told that they had twin-to-twin syndrome because the blood would circulate from one baby to the other baby, and they didn't know if the babies would continue to grow at the same pace or if one would outgrow the other one. And you're going to have some really great kids, and they're going to be stronger than you ever imagined, and they're going to do amazing things. I did lots and lots and lots of research. Obviously, I wanted to give them the best opportunity in life, and I wanted to make sure that before we had any big operations that those doctors were very skilled. Fortunately, they were born in a hospital that had doctors that could handle their situation, and it ended up being a good situation from there. And then I took them to different urodynamics and different things to see what options were available for them in different areas. But a lot of research was involved in all of it, and talking to other parents when I could, which was kind of hard because we did kind of keep it to ourselves. The thing for us was I let the girls decide, because I had tried when they were younger to decide for them, and they weren't ready at that time, so we just kind of blanketed it. And to be honest with you, I just wanted them to be able to live the normal life and not have to worry about it, so we kind of put it in the back corner and tried not to focus on it. And then when the time came when they were ready, we searched and we found the doctor that was appropriate for us, and who was had done a lot of surgeries and was very successful in the area, along with the team. And we got to know them, and then I'll let the girls make the decision, because ultimately it's their body. A lot. I looked online what people had to say, kind of investigated, if you will, and I let the girls actually. The crazy thing is, I would take the girls to a lot of doctors when they were young, and they're like the 3-ring circus show, and some doctors definitely could not put up with us. It didn't matter what we did when we walked into the doctor's office. It was like ultimate, we're putting on a show now, loud, obnoxious, etc. And I've learned to deal with it as they've gotten older. But it does take a special person to be able to, I feel like that trust is an important thing for the doctor, for them to trust the doctor, and the doctor actually to listen. I'm big on this saying that I want you to listen with the intent to understand as opposed to the intent to reply. bladder exstrophy, and it not only lets you know about doctors, but possibilities of what helped other people. Because I think that as a mother or a parent of bladder exstrophy children, you have to be in a growth mindset of constantly learning, constantly trying to figure out your unique individual child's needs and how you can help them. They did. They went to public school setting, and they were actually very responsible in some areas, which would be the area of the restroom, because they learned at an early age. Had them go to the nurse to go to the restroom, and they wore like a little pad in their panties, and they would change it in there. She had all the stuff for them, and they would go on a set schedule every 3 hours, and they had water bottles marked with increments of water. So they would drink their amount of water, go to the bathroom, go back to class on a schedule every day, every 2 hours, I believe. So that was kind of something we set up with their doctors when they were younger, the regimen of how to kind of keep it consistent, because they were hoping to have bladder neck reconstruction, but that wasn't actually a possibility for them because their bladder did not shrink back down when they would go to the restroom. It just kind of stayed in. And so they knew that that would not be successful at that time. So we did start that routine, and it worked well for them throughout school. Well, I think that you do have to take a little bit of time for yourself, whether it be a workout class or, going to have dinner with your friends or whatever it is. You kind of have to escape it because it can be consuming at times. And then if you focus too much on it, then it just, I guess that's maybe me, it takes over my brain. So I had to put it in the back corner for a little bit and then come back to it when I needed to. Bad days, in the end, it's going to be, you're going to look back on it and you're going to know that you raised a strong, purposeful child who is going to do great things. Don't forget it.